Welcome again to Creative License. This is Bill Herman. Thanks for being at my little show. And thanks, of course, to my sponsors, people like Electro Voice, Promo Only, Disc Jockey News, DJ Event Planner, Perfect Portals, and of course, my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. And thanks to you guys for checking this out and for saying such nice things so I can continue to do this. So today is Memorial Day. It's a day to remember those men and women that have died in service of our country. So today I thought I would tell you a story about one such man who did just that. This man was a musician and an artist and a major in the Army, and he was drafted in World War II and assigned to the Army Specialists Corps. He was asked to lead a band that would go around and boost morale amongst the troops. And he and his band were really good. They were stationed in England in 1944. They quickly became the most popular entertainers in the Allied forces. They played tons of concerts and shows, boosting the spirits of soldiers who were fighting in some of the most deadliest battles of the war. But you see, this man, this major, really wanted to contribute more. He saw everyone contributing more. It was World War II. So one day, the major was approached by a high-ranking officer who had a top-secret mission for him. The officer explained that the military had developed this new technology that could jam radio signals, and they needed someone to test it out. You could probably guess that, seeing his chance to make a great big contribution, this man jumped at the opportunity and was sent on a top-secret mission to England. His job, was to test the technology in the field and determine its effectiveness. And at first, he was very skeptical about what he could do because he didn't have training in electronics. He didn't know much about any of that stuff, but he was determined. So he spent months and months working with teams of engineers and technicians, testing the jamming technology in a variety of conditions. They would fly over enemy territory, listen for enemy radio signals. They would activate jamming devices and then block them out. And eventually he and his team perfected this great technology, which became a crucial weapon in the Allied war effort. The Germans had no idea what was causing their radio signals to fail, and it left them vulnerable to attack. And one day, December 15th, 1944, the major boarded a UC-64 Norseman in Bedfordshire, England, as a passenger. He was bound for France. He was supposed to be playing a performance for the Allied troops, and he was supposed to meet someone who had valuable information about the Nazis. The official report stated that he was traveling by plane from England to France, and the aircraft were flying low, and because of poor visibility and because of icing conditions, the plane vanished. It crashed. Everyone on board presumed dead. But over the last few years, documents have been declassified, and now it's believed that his plane was shot down by friendly fire. See, the Allied forces were conducting a massive bombing campaign in the area, and a fleet of 139 Lancaster bombers were returning from an abortive mission from Germany, and they dumped that payload right over the English Channel before they got home, right on top of this small engine plane. Now, despite the tragic end to his life, the major's bravery and sacrifice were finally recognized. He was posthumously awarded the Bronze Star for his service to his country. And as you might guess, the news of the major's secret mission and sacrifice came as a surprise to a lot of people because it shed new light on his life and a secret mission that remained classified for decades. But today, his contributions in the war effort are finally being recognized. See, the major was not only a talented musician known throughout the world as one of the most popular band leaders of his day, a name that we all still know, with best-selling records including Moonlight Serenade, Chattanooga Choo Choo, In the Mood, Pennsylvania 65000. It's music that we as DJs still play at all of our events for the clients that help us and ask us to entertain. But also, this Army major was a hero who helped to win World War II. So on this Memorial Day, 2023, we'd like to say thank you for your service. Major Glenn Miller. I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and I'll see you next week.